freaking weirdo. Ugh, just so I can have this going on behind me. Success. It's Shaggy. It's Shaggy. Shaggy. It's Shaggy. It's a magical miniature morning. This is my own song. That's right. I got a theme song now. I am funny. Anyway, I forgot. I wrote a post, and then I made a post. It's almost like sometimes I do know what I'm doing. Not all the time, though. I forgot to bring her slippers down. Ooh, fish. Fishies? What else? Is there anything else I want? Anything you want for dinner, I guess. This dream has just suddenly become something completely else. That's me making a grocery list. uh, I think she came home in between, but I apparently fell asleep again. I was just petting Mando Mandalorian. He's the bestest, and he needed pettings. What's happening, everybody? I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. Occasionally, I share my grocery list with you. Um, I needed things like fish and anything else. I don't know when she's here this week, so I was like, I don't know when I need to cook dinner. Whatever you want for dinner, you tell me. I don't know. Anyway, uh, yeah, I'm a puppeteer. I'm a Magic the Gathering ambassador occasionally. Former Magic ambassador. Feature creator at almost every Magic Con, except for Vegas last year, I think. Uh, what else do I do? I play a lot of video games. I have a lot of hobbies. I am the self-proclaimed queen of plane chase and the queen of the nerds. I have more hobbies than any human being should have ever had. But I really enjoyed them, and you can see what I did with my life. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, uh, I also love Warhammer. I love Warhammer very, very much. It makes me happy. I have a lot of armies. At some point, I will share my armies again. I haven't done that in a little while. Maybe I'll do a stream later on this week with my armies and do a little TikTok or a video on YouTube or something. It's stupid. It's stupid. Anyway, we've also been sitting here on Moxfield putting my collection into my Moxfield, and I've been sorting my cards finally. At least my rares and my mythics. We've been doing that for 2 weeks now. We've almost finished this box. This is the last of this box right here. This is a new box. I just brought it over here because I was like, I'll probably need this. I don't even know why these are separate from the rest of the box. I don't know a lot of things that have been going on in these boxes. So anyway, we've been adding all that stuff to Moxfield. I love Moxfield. It makes my life easier. Thanks, Moxfield. So I have all my decks on here. If you want to check them out, they're pretty awesome. God is a blunder. What else am I got going on? Oh, my collections here. I effed my first collection up. So then I had to make a second collection. And then what happened is I sold a bunch of cards so I could pay for Vegas. I went to Vegas with no money, got paid in Vegas trading my cards so that I could go to Vegas. Am I dumb? Yeah. not not gonna disagree with that one. Uh, did it again. So Master List 2 is actually Master List, well, yeah, 2. And, well, Master List 1 is actually Master List 2. And Master List 2 is actually Master List 3. There we go. I don't know why that was so hard. I just haven't erased Master List 1 yet. I don't know why. I probably just should. And then this one says second because I'm dumb, but it's actually third because I'm dumb, but then it makes me even dumber because then I did it, something stupid again. Anyway, how is everyone's weekend going? I am going to be playing with the Filthy Casuals here today. I haven't played with my friends in such a long time. I'm very excited to play with them. Paradox and Gingy went back up in price. Heather started writing words and then she did not finish them. Lady Alex. You know what else I forgot to do? I forgot to start my music. I don't know why I said that like this. I don't know who you are. Oh my god, this is awful. I hate this. She's beautiful. I want to hate it. I want to hate everything about this, but I love it. I love it. Yeah, get out of here. Ah, ah. Don't mind me. I'm insane. I don't remember where it was on this album. We listened to like 4 Thrice albums yesterday. There we go. Okay. Got my chat back up. Got this back up. So I have been playing Magic for 30 years of my life. Magic has been a very, very important part of the lifestyle of me. My lifestyle. Reminds me, I gotta write an email. Email. That's right. Old people know what's going on. Old people? I am old people. Who's the old people? Look at me, I got the email. Do you got a Gmail? I got an AOL. Maybe I got the geosites. You got the geosites of you? God damn it, Tom. I'm not in trouble for anything. I just needed to talk to you, and I forgot to. And you don't talk to me, and I just completely forgot that you existed last night. Sometimes I forget that anybody else exists, and I'm just in my own little world. Traveler's Amulet. happening today. That's why. Okay, I keep getting my days mixed up. I really thought today was Friday. And then I didn't want to look like a fool when me and Heather were talking about us not knowing what day it was. And I was like, oh, yeah, I know what day it is. I'm sorry, honey. You don't watch this. You don't know that I lied to you. I don't have to worry about you ever watching me. Kinda makes me sad. But also, she has to put up with me all the rest of the time, so, like, I kind of feel bad for her for that. Actually, I do need to send 2 freaking messages. I'm just send one message to my friend here. Nope. My friend here. Oh, that's what the other thing I needed to say. Boop. There we go. One message sent. I am the most exciting stream on the internets. What's happening, everybody? I am a Goddess of Blunder. I had emails that I needed to send, but I really wanted to get on here and start doing this, and then I guess I probably should have just did what I needed to do before here's a Mishra's bauble. Look at this on the screen. What does that like say? Look, it's a booble. Booble. Actually, I need to go to... There we go. Gonna have to be red. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sitting here talking about my next cosplay. Okay, I need to send an email. Email. Who's gonna send an email? I'm gonna send an email. Good morning. That's right. I don't know why I'm a Muppet right now. What's a Mishra's bottle? I think there's 2 of them. Yeah. It's not exciting. So anyway, I'm writing an email right now, so I apologize. I should have done this before. Anyway, hey, I'm a puppeteer. Also, Bucky's #1 meat factory. I don't know what you are, Bucky's. I don't know what you are. You're glorious, beautiful, beautiful bastard. I love Bucky's. Bucky's, if you ever need you want to sponsor a Magic player for some reason, I will sell the out of Bucky's. I only sell things that I believe in. Bucky's. Yeah. Okay, everybody. I wrote my email. Let's actually do what I came on here to do. What an ass I am. Oh my gosh. Why, my love? Oh, never have anybody talk to me on here. Oh, leave me alone. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I'm back. I was here, but let's be truthful, I really wasn't here. I was just here in looks, in which that's not helping you at all. I apologize for that, too. I'm gross. Anyway, let's see here. I sound like Macho Man Randy Savage. I am very excited about a project that I'm gonna be doing with my friend. I gotta actually talk to them today. I meant to write them yesterday, and me and my dumbness. Stream Deck, why do you gotta be you? Just go over here. I'm always worrying that I'm gonna knock you down. Now I probably will. I haven't knocked it down. Now I probably will knock it down. Because that's how I roll. Like, how can I screw myself over? And I'm like, watch this. What's this B word? I'm trying not to swear. I'm trying to be better about it. I don't need to swear. There are people I do need to swear at, so I need to kind of swear. I want to save my swear words up. I don't want them to mean less. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. Okay, we are running at a proper frame rate. Frame no drops, no frame drops. Look at that. Sexy. Discord, get out of here. You don't need to be up. You're just taking up more CPU. Anyway, Desolation Twins. So we are using Moxfield to enter in my Magic the Gathering collection. Well, I also put it in order so that I know what I have, so that I can build decks faster and hopefully save time. It makes sense to me, kinda. What am I doing? Honor 1 Shaku is actually pretty freaking cool. It can do some silly things if you really need some mana. There's nothing that just makes all your creatures legendary. I mean, there's reasons you would want to. They'd be weird reasons, but, like, reasons. I don't know if they're good reasons, but... Oh my god, how many chromatic spheres are we rocking out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Too many of them, that's how many. 4 of them. Why these are all separate from everything else? Why do I have 10 chromatic spheres? I know why I have them, because I played a lot of Mirrodin. And then I absorbed my partner's collection too. And she was playing with me at that point in time. Like, we used to play Magic together. It makes me sad that we don't. Really? There's a bottle, even slightly played, is still $8.49. That's crazy. Silly. You know how many Urza's bottles I probably have? Oh my god. I haven't gone through my commons and uncommons in forever. I really want to build some more PEDH decks. I need to talk to Chris. Chris can give me some ideas. Just one more game is my go-to for popper questions. If you don't know them, follow them. They're one of my Breakfast Club members. We play Magic the Gathering online on Wednesday nights. We usually have theme games. I was not doing well Wednesday, so we did not have a game because I ruined everything. I suck. I'll just say that. I am the suck. No, I would not have been able to sit there for that long. Hey, what's going on, Randy? Randy! I'm painting my little Plagueman. My Plagueman? Is this Philip Plagueman? Kevin Plagueman? I've been slowly entering my Magic collection on here. It's taking forever. It's taking forever. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while, and I miss you. I miss everybody. Everything seems weird. Everything is all messed up. I don't know. The community seems weird. Everything is weird. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad when any of my friends are doing okay. Okay, pretty okay is better than normal okay, so. Yeah. Let me tell you, a slow morning would be nice. I wake up and I don't know where my morning goes. That's gotta be great. Just like, I'm gonna roll back over and put my pillow on my head and act like this. I never woke up. Take my time. I imagine if I would have had kids, I would have spent a lot of time like hiding in the bathroom, like on my phone, like playing Magic. I'm like, it's the only place I can play Magic without being bothered. Painting minis on the toilet or in the shower. uh, Two Whisper Silk Cloaks. I like this art. This is like the original art for Whisper Silk Cloak. Yesterday we were talking to Arizona Angels, and we were talking about how the border changes on artifacts from Dark Steel to 5th Dawn. So then we went and found a 5th. I had my stack here, and it was like, here's one, and here's one of these. And I was like, oh yeah, they slightly becomes... It was super light in Dark Steel, and then they slightly bumped it up a color. Like, you wouldn't notice unless you had them together, but they almost look white in Dark Steel. Like, these ones are very, very white. like in sections of it, I'm like, oh, those are very white. Whisper Silk Cloak, there's still a $4 card. That's silly. I just want to finish this box. I've been working on this box for 2 weeks now. And I've made multiple streams. So many streams, it feels like, in the last 2 weeks. I think we were doing this for like 5 hours the one day. I mean, we were painting in between, so that does take a little bit of the time up. But this is how I force myself to do my hobbies, because otherwise I'll just keep doing house stuff and never actually sit down and do something that I want to do. I did chores this morning. I don't want to do anything else. And do something I want to do. Paint some little men. So I can eventually finish them, I'm gonna tell a story. I've got this whole entire alternate Warhammer universe going on. And I'm gonna use all my armies and tell a story, and I name all my guys, and I've been naming my platoons. I'm silly. I really... I want to make little dioramas, and I've got all my, like city pieces and stuff that I mean, I don't use them most of the time. Like my brother-in-law that I play with, he has all of his city and stuff at his house, so there's like no sense in bringing my stuff anywhere. Oh my god, I gotta make dinner for 5 days in a row. I hate this. My partner doesn't make food. I am the housewife. It's not true. Every so often, she makes certain foods. She will offer to make certain foods. Like, if I was like, hey, let's make grilled cheese, she'd be like, I'm in. I make great grilled cheese. And I'm like, go do it. I don't say that, but that's what my brain is thinking. Go do it. uh, I'm glad she doesn't watch this sometime. She's over here texting me right now, telling me what days I need to make food, because she is going to Indiana, so I'm gonna be bachelorette. Got nothing going on. That's not true. I got some stuff to film, but I love Thrice. God, I want to go see Thrice. They're playing in Cleveland, November 7th. I didn't know this until yesterday. They're one of my favorite bands. song just makes me upset. I really forgot about. Making a post. Making a post. That's not how you spell that word. Okay. Okay, where was I going? I was making a post because I suddenly had something I needed to say. Ah! Stupid ads! Maybe it's because I stink. I haven't left the house in like 6 days. I'm like, I don't want to leave the house ever again. I'm never going to. If I don't have to, I don't go out of the house. There's no reason for it. I just sit here, I apply for jobs, and I do things here in the house, and then I stream, and then I go, huh, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Life is dumb. We have no jobs around here. This is dumb. Or I just have no job skills and don't sound good. I just give myself a horror's bath most of the time. It fucking sucks, Randy. It feels like you fill out the applications and sometimes you feel good about it and then you just never hear anything. And it's very depreciating. And I don't know. It makes it hard to want to keep doing it. it's, it I was talking about it the other day that like 2 weeks ago, I had come back from Atlanta, and there was one of our Puerto Rican restaurants over here had a sign that said "Help needed, driver for delivering food," so they must have been getting rid of their DoorDash, because I had done DoorDashes there before, and it was just walk-in interviews, so I was like, oh, okay, I was like, I've delivered food for them. I was like, they're my people. I was like, this is good times. I got this. I go in. I was like, hey, my name. I was like, can I talk to the manager or whoever owns the store? They came out. They looked at me. They gave me that look that I was like, oh, this is not good. And then I was like, hey, my name is Riley. I'm here for the job interview. And they said, no. And I was like, okay. You have a good day. I just left. I was like, it was either the best interview ever or the worst interview ever. I don't know. It was kind of stupid. I was just like, apparently my people don't like me. But I was like, at least they didn't waste my time. I didn't waste their time, I guess. I mean, I didn't have to worry. I didn't have to do the song and dance, and I don't like it when it's like when I walk in and I can see uh, the movements in their eyes and the way they react to me, and know that automatically that they have some kind of issue, whether it's my tattoos or my gigantic trans wrestler body, or like like I don't know what is offending, but automatically know that I'm kind of already screwed, and that is a terrible feeling. Still doing the whole song and dance and being respectful when you know you're kind of already screwed. Man, real life is dumb. It sucks, Randy, and I'm sorry that you're going through that too. It's like I've just been doing random jobs and selling stuff when I can. Like that's another reason why I'm putting my magic collection in order. And like if anybody wants to buy anything as I'm going through cards, you just let me know. Don't buy from Card Kingdom, buy from Amara's secret stash. Amara's never-ending stash. It's amazing how many years worth of cards, or how many cards you have after 30 years of Magic the Gathering. Right now, I can't actually see over my desk because I brought down all my trade paperbacks and hardcover comic books, and there's like 200 books behind me, and it's just a giant wall of comic books. And I'm like, I read all of these, and they're all in my brain, and I'm like, yay, autism, I love you. I'm so smart. I have no real job skills, Randy. I logistics. That's really the only thing I've ever done besides that I am a super nerd. I mean, I have 30 years of magic experience. I didn't work for them, but I may as well. I may as well. I don't know. These streams are always fun because I just sit here and ramble. I ramble about magic cards. I don't know. I would take somebody who had 30 years of magic experience that's been in the game and soaked the world in magic. Why am I looking? I was going to say it's going to be way down here. Is that why? Oh, that is the weather light symbol. It just looked. I glanced at it and thought it was the mirage symbol. I thought it was the palm tree. It was just a lot smaller, I guess, than what I was. Sometimes I would really like to sell my collections of things. Like I could open a comic book store or something, but like I don't want to keep buying more comic books and selling more comic books, and it's a never-ending process, and you have to be selling something else. It's not something you can just open a comic book store and stay open. You have to have other things, and obviously I would do Magic and do other games, and then you're going to have to hire people, and then you're going to have to keep a supply of stuff, and that's a whole bunch of stuff I don't want to do anymore. Like, that's what I wanted to do at one point. That's why like, I knew I was going to be disabled with my diseases that I have. Like, I collected diseases like Pokemon for some reason. I thought that was a good idea. I don't know. So now, like, I knew that at some point my body was gonna give out, like my spine and cramps, so I just kind of went crazy with, I was like, I'm gonna spend all my savings and everything else that I've been doing for years and years and years and buy all the things I've ever wanted. And that way I have something to do when can't move around and do things. So that's the other really crappy part is like nobody wants somebody who's disabled, like working, I don't know, like for a lot of the jobs around here, a lot of it's factory work, and I could fake it for a couple weeks, but my body would give out. Like, a lot of times when I'm at cons and stuff, I'm just faking that I'm not in horrible pain every effing second. Like, I try not to be like, hey, I'm hurting. But that's what I'm thinking in my brain. In my brain, it's like, why are you doing this to yourself? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, brain. Randy, I'm insane. Don't mind me. I like to think that I'm entertaining and funny. I'm a lot more obnoxious when I'm just doing this. Like, monument, why am I not spelling you right? Okay. I was like, what is happening here? It's like, oh, stupid N's and M's. It's weird that some of the monuments, they must have reprinted this. No, they only reprinted it twice, and I guess people just don't use it as much. I mean, it's not as awesome as the other ones. I don't know. It makes all my spells cheaper. And if you built it in a theme deck, it's not terrible. I don't know, Randy. I would like to move, but like where we are, we own our house right now, so at least that's one less bill that we have to deal with besides the mortgage. Like, but the mortgage is less than what we would pay in rent anywhere around here, so. And then like school taxes and crap just came out, so that's always great. So, there's always good things about owning your own home, and then there's terrible things, like when something breaks, it's expensive, and, like, my backyard looks like Jurassic Park. Like, like my lawnmower broke, and I was like, oh, that's another thing I gotta buy at some point. But I'm like, that's like, lawn mowing hurts me so bad that for, like, days I can't do anything. So like physical labor is not great for me. Like I can do more things for those other days, but it's painful and it shouldn't. I don't know. Real life is dumb, but Traxos is cool. Tom was really super sad that we didn't get another Traxos. I haven't had a new Traxos. Did I buy this for $4.50? People hate Night and Day, and you know what? Because they hate it, I will make a Night and Day deck. Don't say you don't like things, because I will make decks and things for them. I'm a jerk face. Oh, this is a pre-release one. No, it isn't. It's just a normal one. I'm just making stuff up. Thrice, I really like you. Tom, I was waiting for him to come on yesterday so I could tell him that we needed to go see Thrice. But I don't know if I want to drive 3 hours to go see Thrice and then drive 3 hours back. Concerts wreck me. Everything, any kind of like travel is terrible. I really wish like the East Coast all my friends were over here. I hate that there's like a giant divide. Like some of our friends are in between on the way. But I really don't like the Midwest, and I don't like the South. I really don't want to go to either of those places. And like, I would love to do conventions all the time and spread my love of magic and my transness so that people see that trans people aren't terrible human beings. That we're not too bad. We're not terrible. Occasionally we need to poop. Trans people poop too. I'm just happy when my poop doesn't smell. Like sometimes people's shit doesn't stink, and that's always weird. I don't know. Random thought. What is up with this? I don't know what this stack of cards was. This happens a lot where I'm like, what was I building? Because some of the stuff at the end of this, or in the middle, I guess, because I just took this out of the... are weird cards that I think I put this Void Mirror in here for a reason, too. That sounds familiar. Oh, you know what? I think I was going to use this, so I got to put that in my CEDH deck. I don't remember. I think, no. If there's a whole bunch of them together, then no. That's... And then, of course, I didn't look to see if there were more. You got me, Void Mirror. You got me. When there's an ad, I am going to go turn on the air conditioner. Apparently it's going to be like 79 today. I was like, what? No. Fall. Fall here. How am I supposed to wear my hoodie? I like my hoodies. I can hide under my hoodies. I can go outside and I don't feel like people pay attention to me. I can hide and go for a walk and not feel weird. I hate that. That's all things I have to say. Randy, my brain just leaks everything out. It's really stupid. This word vomit. This is constant. I'm still bringing comic books downstairs. I gotta bring the shelf downstairs that I just... because that was what I was doing, was emptying this shelf, and then I was like, I don't need all these trade paperbacks. I was like, a lot of them I bought so that I could get rid of the actual versions of the comic books, just so I could still have copies, but then now I just do everything. When I need references or I want to read something, I just do it digitally, so I have Marvel Comics, or Marvel Unlimited, so that doesn't make any sense to have all this stuff that I'm not going to do anything with again, probably. Like, I don't open these boxes. I have the comic books that mean things to me on my walls so I can see them. Like, I enjoyed the hobby when I had it. I still enjoy reading comic books. I still do every night. I usually try to read at least one comic book a day since I have Marvel Unlimited. I usually bounce back and forth where I'm in a Marvel-y mood, and then I'm sometimes in a DC mood, so like I'll go a couple months with different ones. I might go back and read some of my favorite storylines and stuff. After a while, when you get old, you start forgetting stuff. And you're like, hey, this is brand new to me now. Woohoo! I gotta go see what that dog is doing over there. It does not sound like good things. Lucas Stadium. Apparently you are worth 35 cents. It's Wrecking Ball. Why were you not together with other Wrecking Ball? Wrecking Ball arm. How unrealistic. Us Magic players always complaining about things. Really, I complain about real things all the time. Magic and my hobbies, they upset me sometimes. They do stupid things, but I'll survive. They've done stupid things before. I think a lot of the complaining comes from there's so many new players who haven't been through the ups and downs of Magic. Like, this is their first time experiencing it, and I think that's part of the problem. Like, it's not really that Magic is in a terrible place, it's just that we have a lot of new people that are just, this is their first experience with fascism, and their first experience with uh, Magic and the ups and downs of not liking a set or having an issue with a new ruling or, like, I've done this song and dance for 30 years. Like, I've been upset about things before, and I used to get really upset about things when I was first starting, so when they, like, changed rules, I was like, what do you mean mana burn's gone? Change the border of color of artifacts. Ah! I was complaining about that yesterday. Oh my god, why, you weirdo? My partner. Buc-ee's! I don't know, Randy, if you've ever been to Buc-ee's or heard of Buc-ee's, but it is the greatest place on the earth. Like, I went to Atlanta with no money. I just brought a bunch of Magic cards. Sold a bunch of Magic cards so I could pay everybody and pay for everything, because I'm a dumbass, and not having a job, I think I can pay for things with cardboard. I don't know, it works sometimes. I don't know. I hate it. I shouldn't do what I do and go to, like, I went to Vegas with no money and just brought cards to sell so I could pay for everything. I hate life. Anyway, Buc-ee's! They, it's like if a gas station made love to a Walmart, and then, I don't know, there's like just a bunch of dudes hacking up brisket and these like 5-pound brisket sandwiches, and smells like brisket, and there's just all sorts of weird knickknacks. It's like a Cracker Barrel store had sex with a gas station. That's and they just shout. They're like, brisket, hot brisket sandwiches on the grill or on the slidey thing. I don't remember. You can just try all. There's just tons of different kinds of jerky. There's a wall of jerky, and you can just try the jerkies, and they'll give you all this free jerky. God. Fudge. Cookies. Donuts. Cinnamon rolls. I thought I was actually going to leave Atlanta with money because I didn't buy anything besides my mystery booster box. So I sold enough for the hotel and that, and I was like, okay. And then the rest I spent at Buc-ee's. Oh my god, 5 days. Why does Barbie have to go to the doctor's office? Why did Barbie go to the... Barbie? my random messages. I'm like, boop, boop. Yep. Well, it's just an auto response. Auto response? I don't need to see auto response right now. Anyway, let's do some painting. We haven't done any painting at all, because I've just been rambling over here. Just a sort of squeak. Sort of squeak. I shook this up earlier so I could do this. I brought some of the Death Shroud over here because I realized I had not done the gold, or the rust on them. We're going to actually use a new paintbrush because I kind of F the other paintbrush up. And, like an old person, I'm going to take my glasses off because I need my glasses to see the computer in Moxfield and my cards, but I can't see the miniatures. I can see them, it's just not great. I'm like, oh, this is why old people have those weird glasses, or they're always, like, looking at things weirdly. I don't know if I like this paintbrush. I don't like this paintbrush. This is going to take forever if I use this paintbrush. This is too much work. There's my other paintbrush, right? That was going to take way too long. So, I am super into Warhammer. Also, you know what? Have we had... No, I don't think that's happened. I haven't seen it in the ad break thing pop up yet, but I might have missed it. Anyway, I'm a Mara Goddess of Blunder. I don't know if there's new people watching, but if you are, I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet, and then I do whatever else I feel like doing, because that's what I do. I don't do things I don't want to do. I don't have time for that. I am super into Warhammer as well, and I like to do my hobbies, and I'm like, if I'm going to do my hobbies, I may as well hang out with my friends and do my hobbies, and chit-chat about everything I feel like chit-chatting about at the time. I'm a manic-y fun time sometimes. Right now, we are painting my Death Guard. My little sloppy men. My sloppy guys. Oh, there's the ad break thing. I will go and check and see that the dog has not destroyed the house. He has been being not cool. I don't know what his deal is. I think he's upset that Heather's not here all the time now, and I'm busy doing things and not paying attention to him, and then he's like, watch this, I'm gonna mess some stuff up. The other day, he ate like $100 in food that we should have put in the cabinets. They shouldn't have been out, so we can be lazy and just grab it. So it's our own fault, but I still want to blame the dog. So he ate a whole bunch of food, which is super great when you're already having issues, like paying for food. I would much rather pay the cat, or pay the cats. Oh my god, don't start paying cats money. Anyway, I would rather make sure that the pets eat over me. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm a gamer. I don't pay attention to eating. Like, I can go and turn on a video game, forget to eat for 6 days, and I'm like, yeah, I just saved like $200. I don't think it was calculating that it's about $39 a day to feed one person if they were to eat 3 meals a day, which I don't know the last time I ever ate 3 meals a day in my life. I couldn't afford that if I wanted to. That's all I would do. That would be my hobby, would be feeding myself. Hi, Barbie. I love you, my glorious little bean. My little perma kitten. She's such a little sweetheart. To me. She's kind of a jerk to everybody else. But then there's certain ones that are jerks to her. And there's a lot of weird cat politics going on in my house. I gotta sometimes yell at cats a lot. Yeah. How are you doing, my little baby? Yeah, I love you. You're such a sweetheart. You're such a sweetie. Yeah, I love you. You smell like outside. You smell like rain. Yeah, you got the rain smell on you. You're silly. Yeah, you got your tail in my face. I really should. I have not been taking care of myself. Barbie! God damn it. I love you, baby girl. Oh my god, don't show me that's not what I meant by show me everything. What is this? Oh my god. I wonder how much tickets are for Thrice. I didn't look. I'd have to sell more cards. But I figure experiences are better than physical matter that I can't take with me, and I guess I'm taking the experiences with me, but at least I got to enjoy things sometimes when everything's not on fire. Hi, Barbie. I love you. Yeah. Silly. Yeah. You just were like, I'm gonna knock right into you, Mama. You don't need to be doing that. I don't want to listen to a live album right now. Barbie, you're so sweet. Yeah, let's listen to the actual album. So the Death Shroud are pretty cool. They're the Death Guard's secret police slash badass monsters. I don't know. They are Terminators with these giant man-reaping scythes that have poisons flowing into them across the blades, and they don't talk or make any kind of sound. They just go across the battlefield just murdering everybody without saying or making any kind of... It's just an eerie silence, I guess. And then, like all the rest of the Death Guard, they have their armor is alive. Like it fuses after 10,000 years. It's fused to their bodies, which makes them extremely resilient. So their armor actually regenerates itself. Or a normal Space Marine, you get chunks taken out of their armor. That's it. That's what's happening. Ad break ends in 2 minutes. I'm gonna go and make sure the dog didn't destroy the house. I'll be back. I said I was gonna do that, so that's what's gonna do. Be right back. Bio dog break. Dog break? I don't know what that is. It's a thing. Bio dog break. What's happening, everybody? It's me, Amara. That is a wonder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. It's known to happen. I do it. Anyway, I am a Magic the Gathering content creator. I make Magic the Gathering content all the time. I've been doing it for about 3 years now. Tis one of my favorite things to do. I'm a puppeteer. I am a cosplayer. I have participated in many a Magic Con as a featured creator. I am the self-described Queen of Plain Chase. I like to say that I brought Plain Chase back. I don't know if that's true. I'm gonna just keep taking credit for it until somebody stops me. I want to be an unknown card. That's all I want. Well, that's not all I want. I want to work for Wizards. Just let me come and mine my ideas and make all the things I want. Got some cool storylines and things that I want to bring back. It has some cool ways to come back to some of the places that we've... Oh, my medicine is ready! That's exciting. Yeah. My primary care doctor is helping me because my pain medicine doctor is a stupid head. Because the American healthcare system is a bunch of bullshit. It's not great. We are slowly painting my death card. I guess we're not doing it slowly. It's getting there. Like, we've done a lot of painting. We've built everything. I mean, it's been like 3 weeks now, I think. I don't know how it's been 3 weeks since Atlanta. I don't know where October went. It baffles me where October went. Not happy about it. Like, my favorite month. I love Halloween, and I mean, I keep my Halloween decorations up as long as Heather lets me. She makes me put away my evil clowns and things, which makes me sad. I have so much Halloween stuff upstairs, and I don't know. We decorate a little bit. Heather put out our evil clowns all over the place, because apparently I have a clown thing, and I just didn't know I don't know. There's a lot of clowns going on. I came home the one day, and I was just like, huh. It was like Pennywise, Jigsaw, the Joker, Beetlejuice, and who else is out there? I think those are the 4 that are out there right now. And I was like, that's a lot of clowns. Or clown-esque things. I mean, Beetlejuice is technically a demon, but, I mean, honestly, he's a clown. Kind of a clown. Did we need a second Beetlejuice movie? No, we didn't. Michael Keaton. There should have been more Beetlejuice. I don't know. A lot of extra stuff that didn't need to be in the story. And just had more Beetlejuice. That's what everybody wanted, was more Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. I don't care about these new characters. I know you want to set up sequels and things, but I'm there for Beetlejuice, goddammit. I don't go see RoboCop and want to watch the mayor talk for 3 hours. Super weird. I was just trying to make up something on... That's what I came up with. The mayor. Even though the mayor was Mando Mandalorian, Number one, Mayor Man. I would watch Mayor Man Mando. Kind of disappoints me that we got this bed frame that we need to build, but I need help building it, and Heather is not around. So I cannot build this. So I cannot sleep down here again. I hate sleeping upstairs. As an old person, you end up having to pee like 800 times. Like, they make fun of that kind of stuff on TV shows and stuff, and you're like, that's never gonna happen to me, but yeah, it's gonna happen to you. You're gonna pee 1,000 times in the middle of the night, and it's not gonna be great. You're gonna love it. I'm not gonna love it at all. It's gonna be awful. That's what you have to look forward to. 800 pee-pee breaks. Pee-pee breaks. I don't know if I've heard this Thrice album. I'm so freaking tired. I'm excited that I get to play Magic with Jen and Donnie today. Not until 5, which I should, hopefully I remember. I should probably not, like, not pay attention. Sometimes I get enveloped in the things I'm doing, and then I do not notice that and I haven't, oh my god, I gotta take all this stuff off this playmat and actually set up my board. I haven't, like, played Magic not on Magic Online in, like, weeks. Since I came back from Atlanta, I think. I don't think I've been on any streams. I don't know. No one asked me to be on streams. I don't ask other people to be on streams. And I need to... I'm doing 2 streams on November, at least, I know, for Infinite Tokens. I am one of the hosts for 2 of the games, which I'm excited. But I gotta... Actually, I can't get my Discord to run properly through OBS, so I need to... I think Bear might be able to help me the week before. That's one of the reasons why I haven't streamed, is, like, just I've had technical issues, like... The last game I had, I think, was Jen and Donnie, and Discord I couldn't get to work, and then I couldn't get Spell Table to pick up the audio either, so the audio was just me and everybody playing, but you couldn't hear anybody else. And I could not get it to work for anything. I was getting so mad. So I was just doing a commentary of everything that was happening as we were playing, because everybody could just hear me and that was it. I was like, well, this is dumb. I was like, I ruined the stream. I was like trying to fix it behind the scenes the whole entire time, and I'm trying to play Magic at the same time as trying to fix this audio issue, which is... A lot of streaming is trying to fix stuff while you're behind the scenes doing like, trying to fix audio or fix other issues. And like back in the day when I first started, oh my god, you'd start to panic. You're like, how am I gonna fix this audio issue? Everything is going wrong, oh god. And now I'm just like, okay, let me see what I can do. Audio issues. Okay. I guess. I'll get it fixed. I don't know why you become Eeyore, but that's what happens eventually, after like 3 years of streaming. They become very Eeyore-esque. Eeyore-esque? That's some words. Eeyore-esque. So much brass. Ruin Lord Brass. I don't know if I have another thing of Ruin Lord Brass, but I feel like I'm gonna need more. I have a lot more to do, and then I'm gonna have to do the patch-up work afterwards, which... before I seal things. Yeah, I don't think I heard this album. I wonder how I missed an album. It's interesting. That is interesting to me. It's weird for me to miss a whole entire album somewhere, but, I mean, I have a lot of hobbies, so sometimes, I mean, like, music definitely is, like, one of the lessers of them, so sometimes I just will miss things for years and years and years and be like, oh, they had a new album 6 years ago. This is insane. 6 years ago. Actually, that's about how long ago this album came out. Okay, we're going to go back and start doing some more collection stuff here after I get these teeth on this done. All my horns and teeth are gold. It's my golden grin. Like all my demons have golden smiles. Fun. I'm still not sure if that's the name of my army, or their plague that they're spreading. I haven't decided yet. I have storyline things I have not decided completely upon. We'll see. It should be fun. I like making stories. I don't know, I've always... Like me and my brother, before we would go to bed every night, we would basically just do role-playing games out loud. He'd be in his bed, and I would be in my bed, and we'd just choose whatever thing that we wanted to. Ninja Turtles, or Power Rangers, or X-Men, or whatever world we wanted, and what characters we were, or her, and we'd play our characters, and what they were saying, and what was happening, and then we would play the other characters that are part of the story that we were just making up as we were going. And we would continue those stories every night, and then we'd get yelled at for not going to bed. But those were good times. We made a lot of fun stories and had a lot of fun times, I think. I don't know. Teeth. He's got, like, teeth in this fan. A lot of things going on these guys. We did not get all the more brass on there. We tried. Okay, I'm gonna do some more cards. So, if you don't know who I am, I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I have been slowly adding my Magic the Gathering collection, at least the rare cards, to the Moxfield, so I know what I have, so I can trade and sell when I feel like it. I realize I need to write back to somebody else, too. Oh my gosh, I had a whole bunch of messages apparently I needed to send out today. Ooh, that's a pretty commander sphere. Is that a kitty? Oh, I thought I saw a kitty. Oh, I forgot that I had all of the Fallout developers sign my badge. I've had some really cool experiences. My life has been interesting sometimes. Is this Commander Masters? I don't get it. Oh, it is. It's only 69 cents. Really? That's really cool. I mean, I'm gonna use it in something. I don't know what. I need a rat one for my rat deck. I was building Wick, but I have not finished it. It's got ninja stuff in it. I wanted it to do weird stuff, but it's also just Demir rats, basically. There's not a lot unique about it. I mean, it is ninjas, too. Ninja rats. So I guess it's kinda... Sorry, those baubles pretty cool. It looks like an egg of some sort. There are 3 of these? God. Ishgard Scepter. Let me tell you, you stupid thing. Ishgard Scepter is kind of fun if you put, like, counter spells under it and stuff, but it's so douchey. Like, I know I'm being a douche when I do it. But there's another one, okay. Well, I guess I should look and see if there's anything else. I need to actually see if there's things I need for decks that I just have not actually... This is a lot of weird stuff. A Teferi's puzzle box? That wasn't Jumpstart? Oh, that's... I forgot I owned that. That's just... The artwork on this, when we get to it, I'll talk about it. I got distracted. I'm like, ooh, these are pretty cool. That's ridiculous. I think I have real ones. Not real ones, but non-wave order ones. The originals. Crystalline Crawler. I don't know which one you are. Okay. I was assuming that. I keep thinking I see a cat over here, but it's just things blowing around because of the air conditioner. I'm like, what is this? So pretty. I really like the border. Oh, Dingus Egg. I really like the artwork of Dingus Egg. Like, Richard Ferguson's artwork is occasionally it makes me happy, sometimes it doesn't, but this is very nergalicious. I just made that word up, I'm coining that. Nergalicious. I don't know how can I make a clip of that? This proves that I invented... I am a 41-month subscriber to my own things. That's impressive on my part. Let's see here. It was a mystery booster. No, I guess not. No, it is. Oh, it's the staff, not the egg. Yeah, those were 2 different things. Oh, I gotta get all my lessons ready for Soka, because I at least know that Soka uses from the Soka that we saw. Well, actually I have, because thanks to the wonderfulness of Ryan. Ryan, you make me happy. You've made my year. 2 of my friends this year made some amazing things happen, and I appreciate them. I appreciate all my friends that stayed with me on our cons, because it's always expensive, and having people help share costs is like how we do these things. Like, so being a poor content creator is not super pay for things. Words. Buckies. So pretty. I love that they chose some of the cooler art for them. Part of me is like, do I want to put this environmental sciences aside? I kind of like the white border one, because then at least I can find it if I'm looking for it. Like, if I have one white border lesson, it's not gonna... At least I know that's the one. I can skip past it if I don't need it. Power conduit. You baffle me. Why I have $54 in power conduits. Does anybody need a power conduit? Does anybody need a memnite? Oh, do I have three of those? I almost have... I think that means I have... Because I think I have the original one, too. Because those are just 3 reprints, but... that's exciting. I wonder what Jen and Donnie are playing tonight. Engineering Explosives has one of my favorite arts. That guy's just badass. He's like, he knew that he had... Those guys were coming at him, and he's just like, watch this. And they're like, what? And he's just like, turn sideways, look cool. I think a lot of people think they look cool all the time. These guys think they look cool. They might be frozen. Static orb. You're silly. I think some of these things were stuff I was using for stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, this looks like I was building something, but this could mean a lot of things. Like, sometimes I see the pattern. I'm like, this looks like something I did at some point when I was sleepy. Yes, sleepy. So sleepy. I am sleepy all the time. I don't ever feel awake. When a break comes up, I'm gonna take a bite of this jerky and go get some energy drink in my body. I like my energy drinks cold. Skull Clamp, you silly, silly goose. You wonderful card. Like, if I had to choose one artifact to have in my deck that was a 1-mana artifact, that would be Skull Clamp. Not Soul Ring. Give me that Skull Clamp. What? Conjurer's Closet. Sword of Hours. I want to get all this brass on here so I can start doing all the reds. I started doing reds just because I got impatient. I have such terrible bipolarness. Extreme bipolar disorder is not fun. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes I get lots of stuff done, which is really cool. My bipolar spectrum powers make me pretty cool sometimes. I'm constantly processing information. Not important information, but... Oh, we're almost at the pretty card that I wanted to talk about. Jet Medallion, you're still worth a whole bunch of money too. What the hell? Somebody buy my cards. Buy my cards. Trade? I like trading. Send me your trade list. I'll send you my trade list. One of my favorite things is getting mail, and I don't ever get mail. Not good mail, anyway. A lot of bad mail. This thing is so pretty. It was one of the cards, the giant cards at Atlanta at Command Fest. And I don't remember who got this. I want to say it was Cop Cop. It's so pretty. And the foil is even prettier. I almost put it in light pause. I might still put it in light pause. I don't know. It's freaking gorgeous. And the sapphire is pretty too. But I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. They're the other giant card that, because I was like, ooh, that's beautiful. But then a Johnny was there. Giant size Modern Horizons a Johnny flip card, and it has both the Johnnies on each side. I was like, that must be mine. So I was playing games with people the whole weekend. Well, most of the weekend. I was deathly sick for a little bit. 100-degree weather and not feeling well was not doing me well. It was nothing contagious. It was just stomach issues. So I was like, okay, I think I can sit down and play some games. So let's do this. Okay, we got some games in. Oh, okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna be back. See everybody later. I eventually fix the air conditioning, like, the next day, Sunday, the last day. I won a prize at the costume contest for most creative. I built a Ginger Brute puppet, little stick puppet. That makes me happy. He's a little cutie. I still have him. He's sitting in my room upstairs with all my other costume stuff. I have a lot of repairs to do, and I would like to learn how to do things better cosplay wise and actually put some more effort into like learning to sew and stuff. It just really hurts my hands, and so many things I do involve my hands, so all my hobbies basically, video games, painting, typing in cards to Moxfield, which is apparently one of my hobbies now. It feels like it's one of my hobbies. Oh my gosh, I just want to finish. The green cards don't count as part of this box being finished, so as long as I can finish all the artifacts today, I would be super happy. Like, just get it done. Be done with it. Be done with one box. 2 weeks to finish one box, but it's a very large box. It's not like just a normal magic box of cards. This is a freaking 3,000 count box, I think. So it's not like it was just like a 200 card box or 300 card box. So it's kind of more impressive that it took so long. Which one is this? No, that's not the number on these. That's 2. Interesting. I think these were the Aether Drift ones. Andrea Reddick. I would like more art from you. Did you do the kitties? I feel like you did. Now I need to see. Let me do Grasp of Fate real quick before I get distracted. Nope, that is not grasp of fate. Just type in the rest of the word, so we're not searching for things for dum dum. War leader? Secret lair? I'm pretty sure this was Andrea Raddick. I can't see. Make this bigger. Oh, no. A different person. Oh. That's not the person that I thought did that. Interesting. Anyway. Okay. That's my favorite secret lair, though, they ever had. I am very excited for the all-cat secret lair. I really wish... there's some really dumb things that I would love to see in the cat secret lair. One of them being samurai pizza cats. Oh, it's break time. Let me go. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my energy drink and put it in my body. Put it in my body. Boobo! Okay, let me be right back. Boop. Energy drink time. Energy drink break. Where did my jerky go? There it is. I'm very worried there. McDonald's. bunch of fire trucks. Hey everybody, what's happening? Tomorrow got us a blender. I just had some energy drink and some delicious chicken fingers. Why not? Because I can. Nothing better than the crunch of a perfectly cooked chicken finger. Or a properly cooked chicken finger. Like, for some reason, other places just don't have good food. Their food is not as good. Certain things are better, but we have so many different varieties of food from so many different kinds of people, and I love it. Like, we have so many different, just varieties of food, different countries, and I love it. So many local places. There's always something new to try. And like chicken fingers and chicken wings, I do not get them in other states most of the time. Chicken fingers is not so bad, but chicken wings I do not get. Other places don't know how to make chicken wings. They don't get the proper chicken wings. It's not great. Handsome. I've learned my lesson. I've gone to Florida and gotten chicken wings, and I'm like, what the hell are these? There's some kind of bone with some kind of little meat on it. Oh, I hate this. One of my favorite places down here is Pascali's. It's this Italian restaurant that it's usually where I like to go for my birthday dinner. They make all sorts of pastas and I can never choose what I want, and I only go like once a year, so I just usually get like this variety platter thing. It comes with Alfredo and lasagna and like a chicken parmesan. I'm like, I can't decide what I want, so I'm just going to get everything. That's always been my dumb ass thought. If you couldn't tell from my magic cards so far. Anyway, I am a bar, got us a blender. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet sometimes. I am a puppeteer, cosplayer, and occasionally featured Magic the Gathering creator at Magic Cons and Command Fest and wherever else I remember to apply to. I forgot to apply to Shoebox because I got busy and had some bad things going on. And I had to take care of, and I just completely slipped my mind and I fell asleep instead of filling it out that night. I didn't even know about it until Atlanta weekend. And then I didn't know what I was exactly doing until all applying-wise until the day that it was due. And then I was like, okay, I'll do this before I go to bed. I got things to do today, and then things happened, and then I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep and die here. And then I did, and then I woke up and I went, God damn it, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I was like, I was supposed to apply for that heating blade. It's not a real thing. I love the Assassin's Creed set. Anyway, what else do I do? Occasionally I'm a Magic the Gathering ambassador. I was for Assassin's Creed. Also, I had preview cards, which was the Phantom Blade and Reconnaissance. Reconnaissance is one of my favorite cards, so I like to get to be my preview card. I'm like, yee! I have all my preview cards on my wall. The thing, like, it's an accomplishment. I know it's not probably impressive to anybody besides myself, but Magic means a lot, and to get to be part of it has been an amazing experience. Like, I know I don't have a huge fan base or anything, but I have enjoyed my time in the community doing things. I don't know what I'm doing between now and Vegas. I've got 2 puppets hanging out here. I need to get more foam, but I can't afford foam right now, so I was going through things in my house. I was like, can I cut things out of here to take foam out of here? It's like I shouldn't. I could. It's like I shouldn't. But I could. uh, and we didn't. I was like, I shouldn't destroy this just because I want to, especially since I was like, I don't know if this is going to be, like, it was more squishy than what I wanted. I wanted a more harder, more thick foam. So it probably wouldn't have worked, and then I would have just been like, hey, I destroyed this for no reason. I guess it probably didn't really matter. Psychosis crawler. I hope everybody is being safe out there that is participating in protests. I did not have any way to get to any of them, but I am here in support. Try not to get into those kind of things on my channels, but the world is real, and sometimes we have to deal with it. This is just the way the system is. And I am not going to skirt around things. I'm not going to, just because I don't want to alienate half my fan base. I think that's part of the problem, is nobody wants to talk about things because they don't want to divide their fan base and have people get angry at them and stuff, but also you should be true to your convictions and the things you believe in. Like, who cares who likes you? If those people don't like you because of something that is terrible, like, it'll be okay. Demon Male Halbrook is a weird card. It's kind of cool because the equip is a sacrifice. And you can sacrifice any creature, and it's a free sacrifice, so it's a free sacrifice outlet. It's a weird sack outlet that people might not pay attention to or not want to waste the destruction on. I really wish the Magic community would not be so angry all the time, and so, like, I love us, and I know there's a lot going on, and like I was discussing earlier, I think a good portion of the angriness about things is more that we have a lot of newer players. They've only been playing for a couple of years. They haven't experienced the ups and downs of Magic. Like, I've gone through my spurts where I walk away for a little while, and it's not anything that they did. It just, sometimes you burn yourself out in your hobby, especially when you're putting so much into it, and as content creators, you're constantly looking at things to do with this thing that you love, and like sometimes you just burn yourself out. And also, they've never seen the fluctuations and prices and fluctuations in the game of things changing. Like, it's always changed, and I don't know. I used to get angry when I was younger and was playing. Like, they would change rules and stuff, and I was like, "Brah!" But like, it happens. There's not really anything we can do about it, and you just roll with it, get used to it, and then realize, you know what, I was making a big deal out of nothing, that I still love this game. Like, I don't know, like, during Champions, I went through Kamigawa. It was about the time that I was, like, kind of burnt out from Mirrodin. I mean, I'd been playing since '94 at that point to freaking 2004 at that point. So, I mean, I had put a decade into the game, and it was not a fun time in Standard. The shop that we had, it was okay. You could get singles there, and like you could get packs there. I bought a pack of Stronghold there and got a Sliver Queen out of it for and bought like a $7 pack at the time. It's like yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was not a friendly. It was not friendly LGBTQ plus store. And yeah, I didn't want to be part of the things that I heard and was around, and I didn't want to fight people because I didn't want to get kicked out of the store because that's the only place I could buy magic besides Walmart. That's the only place we have in here. That's stupid. I don't shop at Walmart, so it kinda is stupid. Like, we have nowhere to buy video games. We have just, like, I don't think people realize, especially, like, I have a lot of friends who don't leave the area. They don't leave this area, so, like, there's nothing. Now we don't have a game store even, and we're just a bunch of bars and a Walmart and a bunch of fast food places. Like, we don't have any local businesses. We have some factories. We have 2 steel plants. Purina, but you need to know people to get into Purina. And the jobs are usually not out and about. You don't know about them unless you know people. Like, it's kind of dumb. But, I mean, that's how most things are. And I don't know people. I'm bad at knowing people. I know people in the magic world. I know my magic. Most of my job skills are... I was in logistics for the most part for most things. Oh, that's a really cool Chatterfang. I never saw that. Oh, I took apart my squirrel deck. At some point I'll probably rebuild it. It did squirrel things. I love acoustic versions of things. Oh my gosh, where was this? No, it's even a differenter one? A differenter one? I thought I found it. I was excited. I was like, I did it. Well, I know it existed at this point then. Oh, it's not this one either. It's got the brown border. I don't know. I think this is the one we just looked at, yeah. It's the same art. It's not this one. Let's work our way up. Nope. Not that one. Ah, goddamn, it's not this one either. I was like, retro. Okay, we got it. We did it. We'll get there. Woo! I hate everything. I hate this. Where are you? Is this it? No. They're not it either. Alright. God, I love Thrice. Aha! We found it! That's ridiculous. lead singer, Dustin, what is his last name? Dustin Kensrue is the lead singer of Thrice, and they put out an album of a solo album. That's my words I was looking for. Can I see your mouth? Can I see your mouth? What are you doing? You gotta eat, man. He's got this ulcer in his mouth, so he's having issues eating. And he only eats certain foods, and he's got to eat his food with his medicine. And he doesn't like you to give his medicine, so if you try to catch him, he like runs away from it, and he gets really low. And unfortunately, me and Heather are not great at bending fast, which I end up having to anyway, because I was like, I don't have a choice, but like trying to catch him, he's so freaking fast. Yeah, you're fast. You could just eat your food, because you get fancy foods. Yeah. And then you're like, I don't like this one. I'm like, dude, just eat your food. Don't be so picky. You get special food. How cool that is. Everybody else wants your fancy food. Interesting to me, him and his weirdness. Like, there's certain foods he just does not care for, or certain flavors. I really like this. It reminds me of street rats? No, street sharks. Why do I feel like there was a mouse cartoon that had biker mice? Biker mice from Mars? Was that a thing? I'm not talking to anybody. I'm talking to myself. We're not going to get an answer, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm thinking. He's so cute. I really like this art. Oh, is it just going down? Okay. I don't have to go and change the album. I mean, what am I gonna do with you, baby? You're making me sad. I want to help you. But you're so feisty about things. I'm gonna have to go give you a churu after I'm done here. I don't want you not to have any food. I know you still do eat. Like, it doesn't eat like the hard food, and he likes this one seafood, but sometimes, like, he wants his food, so he just keeps yelling at you that he wants food, and goes and gets in the cage, because the other cats will try to eat his food with the medicine if I don't put him away from them, because they're little piggies. So I usually have to put him in the cage, and so he wants to go in the cage all the time, because he's like, I get cool food if I go there. And then sometimes he gets in there and he's like, okay, I don't want this. I'm like, dude, you just made me, like, this is expensive. The medicine is expensive. You can't do that. Unacceptable, sir. Unacceptable. Your medicine's like $70 a freaking week. But I want you to be comfortable. I don't know what to do. The doctor just was kind of like, there's nothing you can do except for make him comfortable, so... I gotta remember that I do have a stream with Jen and Donnie at 5 o'clock. The Filthy MGT Casuals, my favoritist couple, my friends. I've been friends with them for 3 years now. I used to have a game with them every month, but we've had Everybody's had things going on, so we've done. I love pizza. Barbie has a booster shop. This little guy's throwing things. Let's go see if the filthy casuals made a post so I can remake a post. Woo! I forgot a CubeCon was going on this week too. I wanted to do that too. Thanks. I'm really disappointed that I did not sign up for Shoebox. I had nothing going on. Oh, I need to have another person that I need to talk to. Oh, I need to write. God damn it. Nah, there's all sorts of people I need to write back to. Good God, guys, I am absolutely sorry. I'm like going through my chat and I'm like, oh, there's lots of people that I did not answer back. It wasn't interesting. I have deleted account. Somebody was talking to me. Okay, I need to write one other person today, and then I will have written all the people I needed to write today. I am occasionally on top of things. My silly, silly love. Anyway, so, okay. I hate that when I have things that I have to write back to people immediately. I don't mean to. If I don't, I will get myself in trouble. I don't need to get myself in trouble. My partner yells at me enough. I don't need to be yelled at any more than I get yelled at already. She was so angry. I just be like, I don't yell at you. Like, you yell at me all the time, you weirdo. I like that this makes you a pirate. Okay, we got 5 minutes. I wanna go stand up again. I gotta take care of myself. Like, I don't know how some streamers sit there for, like, 10 hours not moving out of their chairs. They must have nice chairs. My chair's not terrible, but also, my spine does not like sitting. I'm not a sitter. I hate it because, like, moving around and keeping everything in my back, like, if it settles when I get up and move around again, then suddenly everything is moving and stabbing into different directions. So it's just kind of a... If it just continuously is moving around, then it's just better for some reason. I don't know, standing still is horrible too. I hate lines, and I always hate that I'm moving around because I feel like I'm being fidgety, and I don't like to bring attention to myself most of the time, unless I have a reason for it. Or if I think I'm funny. Sometimes funny MR is pretty loud and obnoxious. It's known to happen. Double Masters, where the hell did you happen? Lord. I don't know why I was thinking it was sooner. Ay, ay, ay. I put everything over $5 in my binders. So I mean, if I'm looking for something that's over $5, at least I know I can just go in the binder and it's an order right there, which is nice. Makes life just a little easier. This is a weird-ass symbol. I assume it was a dual deck of some sort. Yep, it was the elves versus goblins, I feel like. Oh, no, inventors, which is weird. Elves hate inventors. It's just like cats and dogs. Everybody knows that. I told the dog, the dog has a giant yard that he can just go run around in and do things, and so I put him outside. I went to go, made sure it wasn't going to rain. At least it said it wasn't going to rain, but that doesn't mean anything, because it was like, it probably won't rain. I'm like, that's a terrible answer. Like there's a 50% chance of rain. I'm like, oh, is there? I knew that. I could have got that far. This artwork is very freaking cool. Ocean God's effigy. And it's cool sounding. It's a really cool card. I don't see it too often, but there are some people who use it. I like it when I see cards that you don't normally see. I like to expand my mind and the things I do with my magic cards. I love my magic. If you don't, I'm going to add start in 1 minute, and I'm going to go make sure the house is still here. Who knows what shenanery has been going on behind me. Sometimes cats. Sometimes cats. That should be just the motto of my home. Sometimes cats. And sometimes it's true. Hey, this can be a commander now, which is kind of weird and cool. That is actually pretty cool. Even though it would have to be, you couldn't use any colored commanders. You'd have to use all colorless, which is not terrible, but is also not super great. Reckoner, Bank Buster, 255. Okay, I am gonna take a bite of this jerky, go check on the babies, sip some energy drink, and I will be right back. 149, and then we'll probably do some painting, because we haven't done very much painting. Well, we're almost done with this box, so I kind of would like to finish this box. I'll be right back. Just go underneath. You want to jump up here? Come up. You're perfectly fine. What's going on, everybody? I am Mark, a Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I just filled myself with energy drink and pet some cats. Banners just gripping my leg with his wonderful, wonderful stabby mitts. You can jump up here. Jump up here. You weirdo. If you're not going to jump up, I'm going to go back over here so I can finish this stack of cards. And then we're going to do some painting.
Hello everybody, I am Amara Goddess of Blunter. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet, and I just keep saying that because it's true. Those are things that happen. Hope everybody is having a good day. I do want to take a shower before the stream with Jen and Donnie, because, oh, that's what I was doing. I was looking for their thing. Hi, Banner. Hi, Banner. What's happening? That's a joke. Such a joke. No, do not eat my jerky, sir. Stop trying to... Banner! Stop it! No! Sir? No! Hey! You! Dum-dum. It's right here. I'm going to eat it. You, sir, not impressive. Unimpressed. I actually have two people I gotta talk to today. Not something I should have laughed at, but or snickered at, but I did, and I don't care. No, you are not coming back up here. There is no food up here for you. That's what you think is up here. It smells like jerky, but the jerky is in my mouth. I ate it. Anyway, we had some cat technical difficulties. Doesn't he know I'm just trying to finish this box of cards? Yeah, I love you, but you are a pain in the buttocks sometimes, sir. Yeah, well, you weren't even gonna probably eat that jerky anyway. You don't even like it. You hate everything. You're like, ah, this smells good. You get in your cage, and then you're like, I don't like this special food. I'm like, dude, how much special food do you want that you're not going to eat? Hopefully these didn't get mixed up, Banner. I will be very upset. I won't even know. And it'll be a brass herald. Like, oh no. It's off by one brass herald. Brass Herald sounds like a guy named Brass Herald. My name's Brass Herald. Anyway. Welcome to my wonderful unhinged streams where I sit here and I put my magic cards in order. So that I can better prepare to make decks for things, because I have missed building decks. I used to build a deck every week when the new set came out. I had enough time to do that. That was a thing I could do. I loved it. I made 52 decks the one year. It was pretty stupid. I think I might have actually made more decks that year than that, but we won't, yeah. Anyway, I have 138 commander decks in paper, which I have not added to this list. Mainly this list is so that when I die, my partner doesn't have as much work to do. And she can just sell my collection and pay for cats and survive without me. And then I will just fade away and everybody will forget me. It's going to be great. Looking forward to it. I mean, that is what life is. Try to do as much good as you can, or most terrible things that you possibly can do in some other people's cases, and nobody remembers you. Nobody will talk about you, and then you'll just fade away. Unless you do something absolutely terrible, in which then maybe people will remember you. Or if you take over the world and you can change history. You can also do that. Build statues and stupid stuff to yourself. Which, do that, because then we get to tear it down later. And then you can remember how much we don't like you. I'm not talking about anybody in specifically. I can't talk words. Words be hard to do. Apparently I've become a pirate, eh? I am a pirate. That's how I'm going to talk the rest of the day. Bella Scholar. I got that on my parrot over here. When I'm just sitting here talking to myself, I literally just am going insane, so I do enjoy when people come and talk to me, though, because then I have things to... I'm like, hey, look. I like to think that everybody is out protesting right now, and that is why nobody is watching me. But also, I don't really expect anybody to watch me. I don't expect, this is something I just do because I want to do it. It's cool when people do come and hang out with me. I love chatting with people. I love hearing about things. I love my friends. I love talking to people. I love meeting new people on here. Thought Not Senior, you're finally worth some money. It was worth money when it first came out. It was a really good card during that time period. I did play Standard for a little bit during that time period, too. That's the thing is, every once in a while I'm like, I don't mind Standard. And then most of the time I'm like, this bores me. I can only repeat the same process over and over again so many times before I'm like, why? I'm not going to be a pro tour player. I don't need to waste my time doing this. Like, I got some games in, I enjoyed it. Okay, I'm done. Boop. Decimator Web, I really like you. You're silly. It's only been printed once. It's so stupid. You pay 4, target opponent loses 2 life, gets a poison counter, then puts the top 6 cards of his or her library into their graveyard. This is stupid. It's not like super powerful or anything, but it just does a bunch of stupid things that would just make somebody unhappy. Like, why did you do this to me? Because you're a jerk. That's why. Oops. Spell 4 bears, right? We might do that. We could do that. $3.99. Oh yeah, I forgot that this becomes different things. I was like, this is going in this deck. I love Spy Kit. This is one of my favorite cards. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has all names of non-legendary creature cards in addition to its name. Someday. We did it! We finished the box! Because that was the last of the stack of these, because there was all artifacts. We did it! Now we're starting a different box. Woo! 2 weeks it took us to finish this one box. That's horrible. It was a really big box. Yeah. Really big box. Really big box. Got a really big box. Hopefully Heather tells me that she came home when she does come home. I think she has other places to go. She is always on the move, it seems. She's got lots of stuff going on. She is going on a little mini vacation at the end of this week. So you'll probably have to put up with me a lot on the internet because I have to keep myself busy. We're going to get some more painting done. I'll get some stuff done that I normally can't do when she's here because she'll yell at me. Not bad stuff. It's just she doesn't like to throw away stuff and will let things pile up. I don't know if she's here. I'll get myself in trouble. I don't have to worry about her watching this. It's her being here that I'll get myself in trouble. But anyway, gotta clean up some stuff when she's gone. If she's not here to yell at me, then I can get away with things and just chuck things, and she won't even know that they're gone. She never knows that the things are gone. Maybe a year from now, she'll be like, where did this go? And I'm like, I threw it away 2 years ago. What are you gonna do about it? Punch me, probably. That's probably what'll happen. There's a lot of punching that goes on here. It's usually when we're sleeping. I don't know how many times I've punched things. Oh my god, I punched Lando this year when I was sleeping and I felt so terrible. It's like, I'm so sorry, Lando, I'm so sorry. And he ran away. He was so scared of me. I was like, Lando, I'm so sorry, baby. It's funny, when I tell stories about them, a lot of times they'll come into the room. I'm like, are you talking about me? Why are you talking about me? Do you have things? Are you giving me things? It seems to be, my cats always think that they're getting something, which most of the time they are. They're pretty spoiled. They love chicken time. Chicken time happens every day. They get rotisserie chicken that I throw at them. Okay, we're going to leave this up where we do some painting here, because we haven't done any painting in a little bit, and we also didn't turn our music back on. I was like, that's really quiet. Boop. Let's put that back down. So, we're painting my Death Guard. I've been multitasking for weeks now, trying to get as much stuff done as I can on all my Warhammer guys. My Death Guard, I was gifted these wonderful little plague men by my friend Ryan, which I appreciate so much. It means a lot. It gave me something to do with my brain. It makes me very happy. I appreciate it so much. I can't. I'm always weird when I'm gifted things by people because I don't think I deserve gifts. I don't. But not being able to afford things sometimes and having things rough every once in a while, like when the kindness of my friends that I've made in the community comes through and makes my life a little bit better. It means so much. And it's like, that's what this community is, like. No, the Warhammer community, they've got some work to get still. But anyway, I mean, they're trying. But, the Magic community has always been great. They always come together, or at least most of us. We got to talk to Gavin today, and I need to talk to Megan today. And I need to talk to Dork today, too. Okay. I'm just saying all these things out loud so I remember that I need to do these things. Is this the guy with... No, this guy's not the guy with the butt tentacles. I have two guys that have butt tentacles, because I built two things at Plague Marines. The bodies are the same, but most of the heads and things are different. Oh, this guy's got tentacles that are holding grenades and things. I did not put these arms on properly. Which is fine, it'll make them look different. Sometimes that's how you make it look different. Don't build it properly. That's the thing you can do. So this is my Death Guard. I am slowly finishing all my Warhammer armies. I sarcastically say, I wonder what came out today. Games Workshop ways. Did that Combat Patrol come out? My Games Workshop. Oh, the Hellsmiths are pretty fucking cool. It came out today. New Space Marines. Oh, it's the pre-order. The pre-order. The White Scars look pretty cool. They're a bunch of racist buttholes. So many of them. Iron Hands, though, look really cool. I've always thought about building an Iron Hand army. I really want this. I gotta see how my... I want this for my Inquisition. I have almost, I think, I've almost got to my year mark. What was the new releases today? The Death Corps did come out today. I was wondering. I don't need to know in British math. Tell me in American maths. 170? Didn't they used to be 140? Ugh, come on. Why gotta be so expensive, Warhammer? I know, I was just saying how unexpensive Warhammer was yesterday. Death Corps of Creed. That's tempting. Don't need him, though. You definitely changed this website a lot. Save 5%. I love saving 5%. I love these things. How many days will it take to get to me? Tuesday? That's not far. Yes, add this to my cart. Which one is that? When did those guys come out? That is a lot of effing Terminators. Good lord. Oh, it's the Imperial Fists. God, you don't need every army, and the Imperial Fists are just more Space Marines. I would probably just... Unless they actually came with the Imperial... Oh, like they have the banner, but... Is anything else actually Imperial Fist? Anyway. I swear, I know things. Oh my gosh, yes, it's me. Where am I going? I wish more people would share their friends' content. I am very excited about this Keanu Reeves Good Fortune movie with him and Angel. I love freaking Keanu Reeves. That's so cool. Yeah, so cool, Keanu. I wish I knew Keanu Reeves. That would be his best friend. Me and Keanu. Must be this authenticator. Authenticator. Oh my gosh. I clearly, that is what I just saw. Oh, now it changed. Oh my god. I hate authenticators. It's annoying. But really? This is clearly... Whatever. I'm not gonna fuck with this. I don't have time for this. Now I'm just getting angry at you, computer. Computers. Oh, look, you're Harley Quinn. Everybody's Harley Quinn all the time. Harley Quinn was my favoriteest character back in the 90s. And then everybody became fans of Harley Quinn. And now I don't care. This was my first tattoo. Whatever. I don't care. Oh my god. Why must everything be such a pain in the butt? Let's see. Those are the numbers I entered. This is clearly my account, my number. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I guess I just won't do it here. This is just... just making sounds at things now. It's so dumb. Anyway. And like it was yelling at me to still enter in the authenticator code, and I'm like, can't? That's not a thing. I wonder if it's gonna yell at me again. Probably. Sure. Why would I care? I don't care about that. I don't know. We'll see. excited today. Sure. Sure thing. Cool. Yeah, that's done. Okay, so we're painting my Warhammer minis. Like, it feels like we've been doing for also forever. I don't know, I've been painting for like years now. Like, it has been years. I've been putting the paints on my miniatures for what seems like it could be since the beginning of time. At least my time on this earth. I have spent a lot of hours of my life painting, and there are quicker ways to paint, and sometimes I do take little shortcuts. I enjoy painting, so a lot of times I'm just like, I don't really care. I don't want it to be over. So whatever. When I get there, I get there. Like some of these colors I've just been dry brushing on over the black, which works perfectly fine. I like this bronze. It looks like it's like a rusty, gross color. Like usually this is the bronze that's on World Eaters. My World Eaters I used a different bronze on, though, to give them a different color scheme, and their reds are different colors depending on how long they've been, how good they are at their collecting of skulls for the Skull Throne. I am not good at collecting skulls for the Skull Throne. I get lots more painting and stuff done here. I won't know when to go to sleep when my partner is gone. So I just sit here doing my hobbies until ridiculous times, and I'm like, I should have went to sleep. Let's go to sleep for like 2 hours, and then let's continue. Woo! So we did a lot of customization on these guys. So I have a lot of like stuff. Custom like oozes and tentacles and cool stuff happening. Do a little stand-up break here. You should all stand up too, as long if you've been sitting around, because it does not go just to sit. I've learned this many a times. I've learned my lesson many times of sitting here for hours and hours and hours. Hey, what's up? You should do it. I will teach you. I've been painting for so long. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Sorry you had to go through all that. That's good. I'm angry and tired. Angry and tired. Angry, tired, and sad. Those all things. It feels like it. Like, I use mostly Games Workshop paints and primers and things. That's what I've always used. Like, the Citadel paints go on really nicely. The lighting, like, it was just really weird. Yeah, I wish I was more chill right now. Banner, you're not jumping up here, baby. He jumped up here earlier, and he was like, ah! because he smelled my meat stick, which sounds dirtier than it is, but he, so then I had to jam that meat stick in my mouth, and then he thought it was still there, so then he was just stepping on everything and knocking everything over, and it's like, ah! Goddamn batter. He has, like, a single mind once he smells something or wants to do something and does not give any craps about anything else around him and will just start knocking everything over. Right? I think I'm funny. I've been slowly entering my magic collection into here, and oh no, ads are about to start. Damn ads. This is the only way I make money. My job of painting minis and entering magic cards into my collection. Yeah, Citadel paints are really nice, and there's a Games Workshop in Erie now. So they actually have like their full selection of paints down there. I don't get down there very often. I went there 2 weekends ago because I needed a very certain paint, and I couldn't continue on anymore without the paint, because I usually do all of one color throughout the whole entire group. I just realized the break thing had just started. Never gonna finish this. Feels like I'm never gonna finish this. Ah, Trustodon. Oh, breaks. Like, I guess I can still talk, just nobody can hear me. What happens if I say something hilarious and nobody hears me? Did it even happen? Probably not. Wave of Veritol. That's horrible. 7 mana. I guess you deserve it if you have no basics in your deck. It's gross. Gross. I'm never gonna finish this. I need to take a shower today. All the exciting things I'm talking about that nobody can hear about. Cats, I hear you doing stuff over there that you probably shouldn't be doing. That sounds like my cats. Cats are naughty little babies sometimes. They are naughty little babies. We almost... Ah, we're still not back from the break. Dumb. $13. It's insane. Oh man. We did it! We got there's a break. Ugh. Stupid break. Ugh, I couldn't say any word. I was saying words, but I was like, I better not say anything important. I'm just gonna say stupid stuff. Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. Occasionally I am a cosplayer. Occasionally I'm a puppeteer. I don't know when to stop talking is my problem. And I'm like, what happens if I say something hilarious and nobody can hear it? I was like, I better just not say anything cool. It's like, I don't want anybody to miss out on whatever coolness I might have to say. uh, I'm a puppeteer, cosplayer. Occasionally I am a featured creator at magic conventions and other conventions, like PAX and such. Which I'm unfortunately not going to this year, which I really would have liked to go to PAX U. PAX U is awesome. We don't have a lot of stuff up this way, which makes me sad. Like, I have to travel to places I don't want to go. Well, I don't want to go to Vegas, but, I mean, I'm a featured creator, and I get to spread my love of the game that I love, so I guess I will sacrifice my life to Vegas if I have to for a weekend. We gotta go there in May next year. I really don't have anything set up for the next couple of months. I don't know, I forgot to... We had a convention in Wisconsin? No, Minnesota? That was coming up in March, but I forgot to sign up for it. I forgot to apply. Oops. Oopsies. Dune Chanter, you're really good. Do I have a Dune Chanter on my... Oh, that's for just deserts, though. I don't need anything. Yeah, but then all the rest of my lands just... They're really good. I don't know. Maybe I need them in my deck. I don't know. Don't be building decks while you're doing this. That's no good for anybody. That's the problem, is I start building more decks when I'm going through my collection. I'm trying to make it easier so that I can find my cards, so I can actually build decks faster, so I'm trying to save time. So this is taking forever. At least it will make my life easier in the long run. Future Amara might not have terrible problems building things. It's interesting. Plot is an interesting ability. It's really cool art. That's one of my favorite things about Magic, is the art. Ugh. We got some Furby Magic cards this past week. I didn't get Furby Magic cards. I don't know, Furbies weren't my thing. I don't know. They was past my age group, I guess, at the time. I had other hobbies that I was more interested in, like video games and stuff at that point in time, so... It's super weird. Like, one of them is, like, evil Furbies. Which was actually kind of cool. The evil Furby one, I was like, yeah, like, I don't know. They're weird looking. I was a Tamagotchi person. Like, I had my Tamagotchi. My brother had, like, a dinosaur. And I think I had... Did I have a kitty? I think I had a kitty. I don't remember what I named them or anything. Yeah, they just were, for me, there was a lot of other things that I was super into at that point in time. But apparently, they're a thing that they thought we needed in Magic. They're just reprints of other cards, but so it's not like an official... We did get a Sonic the Hedgehog set, though, that was pretty awesome, that I was pretty excited about. We got a whole bunch of Sonic the Hedgehogs. See, Digimon I never got into either. I actually had a phase of my life where I went outside and did stuff which I absolutely hated. Like, I had a friend who wanted to go outside and bicycle around, so I was always traveling around on my bicycle. I love my Transformers. I was Optimus Prime one year when I was a kid. I want to say I was like 5. I had an Optimus Prime costume. It was like the plasticky one and had the plastic mask. It was a lot of weird things as a kid. It was Optimus Prime one time, Freddy Cougar as a kid, the T-1000. I had like a makeup kit that made it so it looked like half my face was missing, and then it had like the little light that lit up for the eye that went down the side of the head. I was Dracula one time. I have some pictures of, I think I still have pictures of the Optimus Prime costume. I think it's in one of my parents' photo albums. I still have a picture of me with the original Optimus Prime, me opening it underneath the tree. Ugh. Ugh. I have pictures of myself opening a lot of things that I'm just like, oh my god, if I still had this, I would... Opening like my Super Nintendos and Nintendo 64s and video games. Like we used to get video games for like Easter. Like it was usually like a joint gift that we would get. The Easter Bunny would bring us. So like the one year we got Dead or Alive for PlayStation. So many jiggly boobs that Easter. It was wonderful. You need to stop trying to jump up here, because if you jump up here, you're just going to knock everything over. You don't know how to use... You're very destructive. See, I didn't get any Atari games. My parents actually had an Atari at that, by the time I was actually, like, my dad was super into, like, video games, so, like, we had a Commodore 64, and that was, like, our main machine for a couple years. I used to play Scorched Earth all the time. That was, like, my favorite game on the Commodore 64. Where you had little tanks, and you had to there was like weather gauges, and you had to shoot off missiles, and you could buy different missiles and fire them, and there's little tanks, and you would take turns. Makes me happy. I still enjoy that game very much. Physics and math, apparently, of firing missiles at people, great at it. Oh, Mr. Wiggles. It's not great sometimes when cats decide to help. Banner jumped up here earlier, and he was trying to get the jerky that I had in here, and he was just knocking everything over. He's like, I want this, and I will take it from you. I was like, it's not even there anymore. I ate it. It's in my mouth. And he was still just smashing through everything. I was like, dude, it's not there. Stop. Stop your nonsense. Oh, God damn it, it's another foil. Like, the lighting is behind me. Like, normally I have my light on here that shines my board for when I'm playing. Like, I have a game at 5 o'clock tonight, so I gotta make sure I actually leave myself some time to eat and stuff, because I will be playing during dinner time. That's the only bad thing, is when we all are in different time zones, a lot of us, and we need 4 players. We have to be like, okay, you're 3 hours this way. I was like, what works well for everybody? I hate that I have to, like, look at the card to see if it's foil or not. I really want to go see Thrice. God damn it. I've been waiting for Tom to come on here so I can be like, Tom, we need to go see Thrice. But he hasn't come on here, so I haven't been able to yell at him. God damn it, Tom. How am I supposed to yell at you? You know what's great about being old is when you have to take your glasses off so you can paint things. And then you gotta put them back on to look at cards and put them on the computer. I need my glasses to play video games, but I cannot use my glasses to read books. Being old is dumb. I'm a lady. I am terrible. I'm a terrible lady. I have no manners. I may as well be a barbarian sometimes, which is pretty cool. I wish I was a barbarian. Or a Viking. I have a giant crow tattooed to the side of my head. I could be a Viking. That's my Assassin's Creed tattoo. I have tattoos of all my favorite things. I put in hundreds upon hundreds of hours into Assassin's Creed. It was one of my first, I was an ambassador for it, and it was one of my first preview cards for Magic the Gathering as well, was Assassin's Creed stuff, so... usually I get a tattoo for whatever ambassadorships or preview things I've gotten, so... Yeah, like, it's terrible. My eyes, I definitely need to go get some... new test. I don't think my eyes are doing what they should be doing right now. Like, I'm pretty sure they've gotten worse over the last, 2.5 years. But that's more money, and my insurance doesn't cover glasses, so I'm just like, well, I'll keep putting it off. I wanna buy more things that I like. I don't need to see them. That's silly. I don't need to see stuff. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I'm usually wrong about most things. Yeah, last month was very busy. I had a lot of traveling, and I don't travel well. And my insurance is absolutely shit. Like, half the things I need to keep myself mobile, the insurance company doesn't want to pay for, and I'm just kind of waiting for this budget to get passed and to lose all my insurance. And it's like, well, if this budget gets passed, I guess I'm not getting my estrogen and stuff anymore. That'll teach them a lesson, because I'm going to be a lot more angrier. That might work against them. Against everybody. I don't want angry me. Aha, see, look at that. I just remembered. Doing the God's work. I usually take mine in the morning. I try to have, a set time that I do things. I try to make sure that's, the first thing I do is take my medications when I wake up in the morning. Because otherwise I'll start doing other stuff, and then I will completely forget that I was supposed to do the things I was supposed to do, like take my medicine. Actually, the other night, it was 2 or 3 nights ago, I was sitting upstairs and I was like, why am I in so much pain? It's like, we were in bed, I was like, huh. This doesn't make any sense. I was like, didn't I take my medication? I was like, oh, I didn't take my medication. I was like, that's why I can't fall asleep, and that's why I'm in so much pain. Okay, success. We figured it out. We got there. We figured out why everything is awful. Okay. Cool. These guys have so many little details on them. Is this just going down the list of songs? Oh, it is. Oh my god, that is a really huge album. I'm gonna be on here for another 10 minutes, give or take. Get some more paint on these horns and stuff. Finish more guys eventually here. I really like the contrast of the red in my Death Guard guys that I've been doing, like, with the white. So I'm excited to get more of that on here. But it's easier to do the gold or the bronzy rust color first because a lot of the red has to go around that color, so, and it's a lot of little stuff, so I just do the bronze first, and if I get it out of place, it's okay, because the red is going over top of it, so there's reasonings behind some of my painting. I do enjoy painting. It's one of the things I can shut my brain off and just do and not have to think about things or see things or worry about things. I can just paint, be happy, forget about things. And usually I do it on here. The painting occasionally, I just want to do a little bit before I go to bed or something, and I don't want to start a stream because otherwise I'll be doing this for hours before bed, and I don't need that in my life. I'll wake myself up. If I feel sleepy, I gotta get that sleep in. I sleep so bad. It's not great. Take melatonin? That usually knocks me out, but I sleep for like 2 hours and then I wake up and I'm like wide awake. Ugh. I'm okay at it. I used to be really good at it. But I shake a lot now, so it's not as great as it used to be. Like, I found methods around that. And usually if I am feeling okay, I'm like, oh, I better get some painting in before I start shaking. But a lot of times I'm like trying to outsmart myself. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shake this direction. Let's, let's see if we can get the paint over here. It's like a little mini game. That's so stupid. As I tell everybody all the time, I'm like, don't get old. Don't get old. It's not, I do not recommend. It's highly this is not cool. It's the worstest sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, this isn't for me. Like, you get older and you don't feel older is what the problem is, I think. I do want to finish this stack of cards, so I'm gonna just get a little bit more painting on here, a little bit more paint. I really slapped this paint on here, really sloppy, the white. So I'm like, this isn't good. Yeah, that's the thing, is I still feel like my younger self. My body doesn't. Like, I feel like I'm in pain every second. Like, I feel like I'm in an old person's body, but my mind doesn't. And then sometimes I forget, like, I'm at conventions and things, I'm like, all these other creators are so much younger than me. Like, I've gone through a lot of the silly things they're doing and partying, and I'm just like, it's not for me. I did this as a kid already, like I don't need that again in my life. I don't know. Like, a lot of times I end up in a lot of creator things and stuff at these conventions. So there's a lot of partying going on afterwards, and that's just not for me. I'm too old for such things. Okay, we got more paint on everybody. We didn't get a lot of paint on that guy. That's the one thing, is I actually have to move this stuff today because I have that stream at 5 o'clock, so I was like, I actually need this space that I haven't had to use in like 2 weeks. I've just been painting, so I was like, I could just leave my stuff here so I can paint and whenever I feel like it. But now I'm like, now I gotta move all this stuff. I don't want to move everything. I think after this, I'm gonna go take a shower before the stream, because it's been a little while. When you don't leave the house, don't have to leave the house, I don't have to take care of myself, right? Just throw it out. I'm like, I'm out. I have so many armies hanging out around me that I'm just like, how am I ever going to paint all this stuff? I was like, I don't have time to paint all this stuff. But I will find the goddamn time to paint all this stuff. I honestly don't know how I fit all my hobbies into the day, like playing video games and stuff. I really want to go buy Battlefield. I was going to sell some Magic cards so I could go buy Battlefield. It's the only first-person shooter that I actually play, besides Titanfall, or I guess I just lied, Rivals, or Overwatch. I guess there's some other ones I play, but like military first-person shooters, Battlefield's the only one I play. Call of Duty I play for the story, because I enjoy the... That's how I get my G.I. Joe out of my system. Like, I love G.I. Joe, and then we haven't had a good G.I. Joe video game, so I just... Call of Duty is secretly just G.I. Joe to me. I like to play the single-player game, and then that's all I do on there. Maybe somebody can talk me into playing with them, but, like, I don't want to. Call of Duty people are not very nice most of the time, and they're usually just... I don't know why I don't know. I don't have fun just sitting there, like, shooting people and not moving or doing anything, like, just camping. Like, that's not for me. I don't understand what's cool about that. I don't know. Like, I want to move around and be cool and shoot stuff and blow stuff up. Oh my god, this is a lot more cards than I thought. But now I'm like, I just want to finish this stack so I don't have to worry about it. That was one of the problems. I forgot what stack. The second list that I messed up is I forgot what stacks I had gone through and what boxes had gone through. And I was like, well, I guess I messed this up because I started entering in stuff that... For some reason, I thought it was a good idea to be able to put it in a box that I shouldn't have put it in. Like, I was like, this looks really familiar. It was like, oh, this stuff is the same. I was like, what is up with this? And then I was like, oh, I messed this all up. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to go and find the cards I just took and just put in here and take them all out. I was like, I'll just start over. This is the third time that this list has been started over, so... But now I've put things in order already over here, so, like... After I finish stacks, I usually put them in order over in this box, and I'm like... Now they're in order. We can't stop at this point in time. This is how things are. You mess it up this time, we're just done. I'm never putting them in order at that point. Gosh darn it, I have two things I need to get sent out. Should get that ready tonight. Can't send it out until Monday, but... Evercoat Urson is interesting. I don't know if I put it in my bear deck. I really should see if I put it over there in Wilson or not. Feel like I haven't. You know what, I might play Wilson tonight. I'm gonna put this aside, just in case I don't have it in there. Yeah, you're trying to get up here. You shouldn't get up here. You're just gonna be a naughty man. And then I'm just gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be disappointed because you're not gonna find the jerky. It's not up here. I can tell you right now, you're just gonna jump up here and you're gonna be like, where's the jerky? And I'm gonna be like, there's no jerky, dude. It might still smell like jerky. I might smell like jerky. My mouth probably smells like jerky. He's just sitting down here like, I'm gonna get up here at some point. You're not gonna pay attention and I'm gonna jump up here. I've almost finished my water jug for the day, and I'll probably have to pee for the rest of the day every, like, 5 minutes, which is great. It's not. That's terrible. I hate it. I like the art on this experiment one. It's a secret later, though. That was a Friday night promo. Okay. Interesting. I don't think that I got that from anything. It must have been somebody else's that I traded for or something. I used to buy people's collections sometimes. Sometimes I just ended up with people's collections. I don't know. Sometimes that just happened. I gotta go see if after I'm done here, go get the dog, because he's just been hanging in the yard. He has a giant yard that he can just go do whatever he wants, so... I'm like, dude, it's nice outside. It's like freaking 79 outside. Go outside and play. It's like, you will be okay, sir. Oops. There we go. Secret layer. What's that? Well, I really like the art on those ones. This is one of my favorite cards, Escape's Chariot. So, I'm going to be getting off of here soon, everybody. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. Occasionally I'm doing other things, like putting my collection in order, or talking about Magic cards, or talking about video games, or painting miniatures, or whatever the hell else I feel like doing. I'm a puppeteer cosplayer. Occasionally I'm a featured Magic the Gathering creator at Magic the Gathering conventions. I've been playing Magic for 30 years. I love it. That's my favoriteest thing in the world. It keeps my brain from going crazy. Magic is awesome. I don't have anything coming up convention-wise, but we do have a charity fundraiser for our friend Infinitokens, or Megan. They got hurt at the last convention and had to go to the ER and has a bunch of bills. But we would like to help her pay down so she doesn't have to lose out on her convention money from her business. Because Infinitokens have been very important. I'm not sponsored or anything. It's just one of my favorite products. Megan has always been good to us. That'll be on November 8th and 9th, and it'll be on our individual channels. We've got banners that we've been putting up that win. I will be at 2 o'clock on Saturday and 8 o'clock on Sunday. I will be hosting some games. We're going to be playing some Plane Chase. I haven't hosted games in a little while, so that'll be fun. I got to get my Discord all set up properly, because that has been the issue. Is that my Discord has been stupid and not picking up everybody's audio, and I'm assuming it's on my end, so I gotta actually have somebody look at it, because I've tried to fix it and I'm dumb, so... everything I know about content creation I've had to learn, and sometimes I just can't figure something out, and so I need some helps. Hopefully that happens, like the week before. I will be hanging out with the Filthy Casuals, Jen and Donnie, tonight at 5:30 over on their station, MTG Filthy Casuals. They're filthy. They're not super filthy. But we always have a good time. I've been friends with them for like 3 years. We used to play a game every month, but we have been all busy and life has just gotten in the way. As it does, but I'll be over there at 5 o'clock today, or 2 o'clock at their time, because they are at a different time zone, like time travelers. I'm gonna clean up this stuff, because I need this board state for my playing later today. I gotta figure out what I'm playing. I'm thinking I'm gonna play my bear clone deck. It's bears and clones. I mean, that's just, it explains itself. Ads are gonna start in 2 minutes. I was hoping to have this finished by then. I thought I would, but I think the talking spiel got in the way. I still have not made Baru, the worm speaker. I had him set aside at one point. Just being mono green is not great. Like, if he was other colors, maybe. If he had black in there, because there are a whole bunch of worms in Golgari. Sucks. Mira is really weird. Milira. You can't get poison counters, and creatures you can't get -1 counters, and creatures your opponents control lose infect. She just cleans the board up. She's like, no Death Guard for you. Oh my god, we could have had Toxic with the Death Guard. I need more Warhammer cards. I've been complaining about this for years now. It's terrible that I'm sitting there, I'm like, hey, I guess it has been years. It has been a lot of years that I've been complaining about this. It wasn't years when I first started complaining about it. I was like, now it has. We found a decent amount of cards over $5 today. Those all go in my binder. Let me go see if there's anybody to raid. Almost done with this stack, so I'm like, we got this. We got this, and then we can go shower and get ready for our next stream. Because apparently that's all we're doing today. Streaming. Yeah, I guess I'm going to finish this up. Thank you everybody for watching. If you get taken away by the commercials in a second. I appreciate. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. I always appreciate having people to talk to. Why does this stack not end? End. 390. This is live, huh? 27. So many gore claws. Doomscar warrior. This guy is just jumping through to go attack this Phyrexian. Just jumping through all this stuff. So cool. Wish I was so cool. That's 360, 370. Squirrel wrangler. $0.69. Whoa. Okay, everybody. I am going to be heading out here in a second. As I do. Boop. Da-da-da-da-da. 84. Yargle. You silly gun. Okay, everybody. I think that is the last card. Why did I just spell all of that? That is a lot of word. I don't know why you spelled so much of that. You didn't need to spell that. Okay, spoil edge 349. Okay, there we go. That is all that. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I'm out. I gotta go do some things in the real world. Yeah.